going to be a stud.
Fireworks to begin at 125. Fourth Reich Eddie Ventresca and Chris Nucifora, sophomore out of Oakland, New Jersey.
Yeah, Eddie actually wrestled in the All-Star match last week, picked up the victory there. It was a solid win, got a nice takedown.
Clean it up.
Right off a re-attack. So I mean, Eddie's just so quick. He's got a ton of attacks. But both these guys are from New Jersey. New Jersey's got, awesome wrestling, great wrestling state. And Chris is one of those guys that he can put up a lot of points when he wants to, but he's going to have to figure it out against Eddie Ventresca, who's the favorite here.
You don't have to say it anymore.
Ventresca, you mentioned last week that 4-0 win over Sheldon Seymour of Lehigh. That's who he beat in the NCAA championships back in March. And I'm sure to start off the season not allowing a point.
That's my thought.
Yeah, that's obviously to blank somebody. The first match out always feels good. It's still, these guys are still getting used to making the weight. So these first couple bouts of the season, that's always a big thing to think about. Is just especially these smaller weight classes, they're getting down to weight for the first time. But yeah, so far both these guys looking good.
Still neutral. We're gonna work here. We're gonna work. Can you start? We're neutral.
You hear the voice of our lead official, Scott Hall. He's mic'd up. And our trail official tonight is Gary Wade. There you see head coach Tony Roby. What a job he has done. The 6-time ACC Coach of the Year, elevating this program to the highest of highs in over 100 years as a program in its history.
Oh yeah, Coach Roby's done a phenomenal job. I mean, when he got the job, he took over from Coach Dresser, who built the program, and then Coach Roby just took it and run with it, and just built it to even higher heights. And just done a tremendous job. He's got a great staff. He's put a good staff in place. Just doing a lot of really good things, building the program. Getting a lot of good recruits in, which I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about tonight. But yeah, exciting stuff happening here in Blacksburg.
Yeah, safe to say the future very bright.
Absolutely,
in years to come. 60 seconds, opening period. Nucifora went 1-2 last weekend at the Navy Classic. Guy who has unlimited talent, according to Coach Dan Wernsberger. And there is Ventresca, offense, and the first takedown of the night.
Yeah, that's classic Eddie Ventresca right there. Just solid, clean finish. Not only do you get to the leg, but you finish clean. You don't allow the guy to scramble out of it. You just finish clean, get the points, and now he's on to the strong right here.
Yeah, you got it. Then we're good.
He's got the boots in, looking for a turn here.
Still working. You feel the anticipation here in Castle. 5 seconds for Ventresca. And he'll end the opening period with a 3-0 lead and 44 seconds of riding time.
Texas is down, second period.
Dan Wernsberger has done a terrific job leading this Bucknell program in his 21st season. He took over this program when it had a 4-year hiatus and has done a remarkable job building it into what it is today.
Oh, yeah. I mean, taking a program that was non-existent and building it to what it is today is just an incredible feat, something that he's obviously really proud of. He's been there a long time. His kids go there. So, yeah, it's a tremendous accomplishment for Coach.
We'll talk more about his family later in the broadcast because his son will wrestle a little bit later tonight. There's an escape for Ventresca and a 4-0 lead. Riding time did drop down to 26 seconds.
Yeah, so if you're the Hokie coaching staff right here, you want to see Eddie kind of pick up the pace. You want to see him create separation. But if you're the Bucknell staff, you want to see Chris, try to get one back here, try to get a takedown, start, picking up the motion. There he does right there. He needs to get something going because he hasn't been able to do it, get to his offense yet this match.
Go, guys, mix it up. Go get one.
Coach Roby said Eddie Ventresca, one of most likable guys on this team. He's matured so much.
Use the grip.
And he's on a mission knows what he's capable of.
They changed the rule, guys.
Guy who certainly has his sights set on being at the top of this weight class.
Yeah, I mean, he's a two-time All-American. He was 7th in 23. He was 5th last year. Lost a heartbreaking ride-out overtime match in the semifinals of the Nationals. And then a guy, Vincent Robinson from NC State, actually ended up winning the tournament, who Eddie had beat twice earlier in the year. So, I mean, he's right there with the best in the country. He has all the ability to win a national title. He's just got to go do it.
He's got 18 seconds.
Use it. Work center. Wrestle center.
Both wrestlers here content to take this to the final period. Well, we were just talking about Ventresca. He's got his sights set on winning a national title, and there you see the top 5 entering this season. Robinson at 1. I'm sure he's got to really like his chances going into this year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, he was a freshman last year and won a title. I mean, that's a confidence booster for sure. But it's a tough weight class, and anything can happen at 125. There's just a lot of scrambling, a lot of close matches. You know, Spratley's in there. Luke Lildahl's in there from Penn State. So, you know, Eddie just beat Seymour, who's number 5. So it's tight there at the top.
Saying that I think Ventresca really, likes his chances too, because you mentioned what he did against so many of those guys. Redshirt senior, and that riding time, as you see on your screen, about to eclipse a minute. What is it about Ventresca throughout his career that has made him so consistent, especially here the last 2 years?
You know, I just think he puts in the work. I mean, he comes in. He's obviously very talented. He's strong. He's quick. He's good positionally. But he just puts in the work, and he's consistently putting in the effort, which is going to translate to results on the mat. And he's gotten a little bit better every year. You know, he had some injuries earlier in his career, but he's been healthy the last year or so. And when he's healthy, he's really, really good.
Cover it. You can't cup his arm. Okay, here we go. Set. Cover legal. Cover his elbow.
Nucifora would love to get to his feet here, try and get an escape. Ventresca's defense has been sound, but there is the escape. He's on the board.
Yep, and that's big for Nucifora. I mean, he's got to get a takedown. Eddie does have riding time, so he's going to have to get at least a takedown and plus something else. So he's got to pick up the pace with under a minute to go. You know, and with these young guys against, a stud like Eddie, sometimes the strategy is keep it close till the end, try to win it in the third period. And he's done that. So it is, it's still within reach. I mean, obviously he's got an uphill battle to climb, and he's only got 30 seconds to do it, but he's not out of it yet.
Under 15 seconds. Not much offense for Chris Nucifora. One of the fan favorites, Eddie Ventresca, in his season debut inside of Castle Coliseum with the riding time, a 5-1 decision. And like he showed last week in the All-Star Classic, his defense was exceptional there.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, he was never really in any danger. His defense is so solid, so good, so hard to score on. Just the classic Eddie Ventresca match right there. Basically the exact same match as last week against Seymour.